Longinus is a... What's going on, guys? It's Jake. Today, I'm bringing you my unboxing of the brand newly released Rage Longinus. So, let's just get right into it. So guys, this Bay released just a few days ago and I already got my hands on it and it is awesome. So taking a look at the box, you guys can see that it has the black and white packaging, which means it is a left spin Bay, which you guys probably already know. And what we also see on the box is Louis, because Louis owns Longinus again, which is amazing. Let's get a rip in the comments for Loden using Longinus.
Listen here, Jake, I'm tired of Baytubers like you saying that I'm not as good as Louis. You know what? Louis was just a spoiled little kid. I'm a big man. You know what? Louis was just a spoiled small little kid. But I'm way stronger and way bigger than he is, and my Zwei Longinus is better than any of his bays. Fight me, Jake.
Relax.
Do it.
I'm not gonna fight you, dude.
I'm right here.
Relax.
Do it.
Stop.
I'll show you that I'm better than Louis. Fight me, Jake.
Yeah, that really did not last that long. So now we're gonna skip past the box and we're gonna get on to the first part of the Bay, which is the driver. And we actually have Destroy Dash. This is not a new driver or anything. We've seen this for quite a while now. In fact, one of the first times we saw Destroy was on Nightmare Longinus a couple of years ago. I will say in videos and on the box, it looks like a darker, deeper blue, but really looking at it, it's almost clear with like a splash of blue in there, which is kind of crazy, and I think it definitely looks better like this. Next up, we have the chassis, and it is 3A, which is a double chassis, which means that this Bay does not come with a disc. And this thing looked really awesome in pictures and in the Takara Tomy video, and it looks really awesome now, and it's also pretty weighty. And I mentioned this in another video, but this 3A chassis kind of reminds me of like an upgraded, beefed up version of the Drake disc, which we got with Zwei Longinus. And the teeth on this chassis are also very similar to Zwei Longinus's teeth from Beyblade Burst GT. It kind of has like two big teeth in there, but combined with the dash driver, it's actually pretty strong. But because it only has two teeth, I wonder how useful it'll be with other combos. Next up, we have the ring, and it is Rage. And this thing is honestly a lot bigger than I thought it would be. While there isn't as much metal on this thing like we would maybe hope, it is still the heaviest attack ring that we have in all of Beyblade Burst Sparking so far. And also the plastic edges on this thing create a pretty heavy upwards attack. Next up, we have the sparking chip and core, and I just have to say, this thing looks really, really cool. In fact, it's probably my favorite core design that we have so far. I really love the gold and purple aesthetic that they went for, because that is my favorite color scheme for a Longinus. And I also dig how they set up the dragon head on the front, and overall it looks really, really cool, and I like it way more than the Zwei Longinus chip. Let me know what you guys think. And so whenever you put the Bay all together, this Bay is definitely a behemoth. It is pretty big and it is pretty weighty. I think its weight is a little bit over 66 grams. And the Rage ring combined with the 3A chassis overall makes some pretty crazy contact points, and I'm just really excited to try this thing out, which we're actually gonna do. So let's move on to the test battles. All right, taking on Glide Ragnarok first. Oh, Longinus is kind of circling around. Wow. Okay, it actually lost. That's pretty surprising. There is an overfinished loss for Longinus. Oh, and just like that, Longinus comes back with a really quick overfinish of its own. Alright, can we get a burst? And we do. Alright. Get a burst! And we do. Longinus is able to burst Glide Ragnarok. Wow, I'm not surprised. Ragnarok bursts pretty easily, but there we go. We're taking on King Helios, and there is an over finish. So we seem to have a trend here. It either bursts, over finishes, or Longinus might lose from stamina. But I guess that's kind of how attack types are anyway. Let's move on. All right, Longinus preparing right now. Actually, might be stalling out on destroy. Yeah, it did definitely stall out a little bit, but oh, wow, okay. That's kind of unexpected. I did not think Helios would just. Anyway, next. All right, dealing some hits to Helios now. Oh, what? That is pretty surprising. I thought Longinus was going to win that, and Helios was failing, but at the last second, it sent Longinus out of the stadium. Wow, okay. Oh, big hits to Helios, not wanting to burst, but it does not matter. Helios just cannot keep up with stamina. Oh! Oh! Wow! Wow! Fafnir was in the stadium for a second, and then within a flash, it was gone. And I think I don't know if it burst before or after hitting the pocket. All right. Oh, it came back in the stadium, but it still got chewed up. Let's do one more. Oh my gosh. Fafnir goes out, but comes back in the stadium. Oh. Alright, well, no. Okay then. And that's it. Fafnir's is not able to take these hits, and it's just bouncing around the stadium. It cannot keep up. Ooh, we have a single battle against Valkyrie, and Longinus sends it out of the stadium. I'm not going to do too many battles with these because I think that'll be a different video. And there we go, guys. Those were the test battles. Rage Longinus did pretty well. It did go out of the stadium a little bit more than I thought it would, but that's kind of how attack types are. They either hit hard and KO themselves, or they KO their opponents. But wow, Longinus hits really, really hard. And that is going to wrap up the test battles, guys. Overall, I think Rage Longinus is really strong. It hits bays pretty hard, but it's not perfect. One of the issues I have with it, that compared to Svai, it is kind of slow, or at least the stock combo is slow, although it does pack a pretty big punch. It's just that if it loses a bit of stamina and it slows down, it's really not going to hit nearly as hard as it would at the very beginning of the battle. So you kind of have to do a lot of damage pretty quick, or else it gets significantly weaker. But that is going to wrap up this unboxing, guys. Overall, what do you think of Rage Longinus? Like I said, it is really cool, and it's definitely my favorite looking sparking bay that we have so far. But that is pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, once again, hit that like button. We're trying to hit 500 likes, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button to join the Nook Nation and turn on notifications. We also have a Nook Nation Discord, which if you want to join and talk about Rage Longinus or about really anything else Beyblade, you can join that. Link is in the description down below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Rage Longinus and what battles you guys want me to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun and bay away.